First of all, welcome everybody. And today what we're going to do is we have 3 different crystals, and in front of each one of those crystals is the tarot card that actually matches that crystal. So what I want you to do is to pick the card or the crystal that takes your fancy, the one that you are most attracted to. Just have a look and see which crystal you have, which one you like, which crystal are you most attracted to. There are 3 crystals, and you have the first one and the second one and the third one, and I want you to choose which crystal is the one you want to have your reading, and we'll do them in order. Okay? Okay, now for those of you who chose this, who either chose purpurite or were attracted to the tarot card, the High Priestess. So this is bringing in new plans for you and thoughts that you may have had sort of running around in your head, ideas that you've had. They can now all come into fruition. You can now bring them into play. So it's time for you to plant your new seeds and to begin something new, to birth all your new ideas that you've had running around, for all your sort of hopes and for your aspirations. For some of you, you've had plans and thoughts that you've dreamt about in your head, not really thinking how you can put them into action. So now is the time to set that ball rolling. And for those that chose this really beautiful purpurite, you may be feeling a little lost, a little astray, even a little lonely. And that can also be within a relationship. So you need to say how you feel, because I think it's just been missed. I don't think it's a deliberate or conscious action. You're kind of feeling perhaps that you're taken for granted, and you don't want to be taken for granted. You want to be appreciated. You want to be cherished. You want to be loved. Because it's your right. It's not a request. You feel it should actually be a given. And for those of you who chose this purpurite or the High Priestess, I feel as though your finances are starting to blossom, and investments that you've made, they may be blooming better than you thought. So you will find that you can afford more than you think, because things that perhaps have been fairly tight and fairly narrow this year. So it's opening up a bit. You can now just sort of treat yourself without leaving yourself short. And along with that, just be wary of those who come knocking to borrow money. That's when you should say, I don't have any. And just understand that if you do part with your money, lend your money, you will have to consider it as a gift, because I don't think you'll see it returned. This may apply to a child or a parent. You want them to be truthful about something that you feel they have lied to you about. You think they should be truthful about it. It doesn't have to be in the public domain or public information. You just don't want to be lied to or misled any longer. And I'm getting that it might not be deliberately trying to hide something from you. It's really about protecting themselves from something. A lie perhaps that has become too big, or information that's too misleading. And you just may happen to stumble upon that information. And how you react to that, just be an observer. Take it in your stride, like it doesn't matter, but it will matter to you. And I think you'll be stewing over it for a while, but that's all you need to do. Try not to explode because the other person has their reasons for doing this. Whether that person is a child, like I say, or a parent, just try and see things from their point of view. Now, I think you're going to be quite attracted to water. Water is going to be your comfort, whether it's bath time or shower time, or whether you have an aquatic pond in your garden, or even hydroponics in a bowl in your house. Water can bring you peace and calm. You recognise that. It's probably because there's something womb-like about it. And there have been turbulent times recently. And this August, on the 23rd, this new moon, it's bringing in change. And there will be changes. They are for the better. And this is exactly what you need. I think it's what you've been asking for. Well, the changes are for the better for you. And that's everything from this beautiful purpurite, if you chose purpurite, or if you chose the tarot card, the High Priestess. That's your reading. Now, for those of you who chose yellow fluorite, and you may also have chosen the tarot card, the Sun. Kind of see that in there, can't you, with the colours and things. So, I think that you are a very ordered and organised person. I think you have a thirst for knowledge, or you have a thirst for knowledge at the moment. You seem to need information, knowledge that you are learning, or you want to learn something, and specifically there is a subject that is of interest to you. Well, now is the time for you to get into books, get into the internet, into the information that you need about this, and keep it very ordered. Because I think you are going to be taking notes, and it's a subject, whatever it is, that really interests you. I see also your dreams. Keep notes about your dreams. They are very important because they're actually guiding you. And your spirit guides and your family that has passed are trying to leave messages for you in your dreams. I think you probably already know that, or you feel it. Perhaps you feel it. Now, the yellow fluorite, the Sun card. For someone specific, there's a person around you who's trying to stretch you a little, treating you a little like elastic. It may be in your workplace, or it may be even within your home. Well, kind of be patient and remember you're not elastic. You must remember to say no. It's a small word, but really it's a very big word. You just got to say no. you're not playing, and I think it will stop. But I feel as though it's been going on for some time, and you're backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards, and you're not a ping pong ball at a table tennis match. You have to say you're not doing this. You have to say it, okay? That you're not going to do this any longer. You're done with it. I also think, I don't know if this is connected, but I also think that you realise that there's a person that you love. This doesn't have to be your partner. And it's a person that you have the most love for in your life. This person means everything to you. You have to remember that they are the sum of everything that you are. Because you've given them so much love and support. And they are the person that they have become is because of you. Because of what you have invested as a person in them. So much love. Well, I think that they may actually say this to you, and they may verbalise it, which is going to take you aback, and it might surprise you. And this is possibly as a result, maybe you've said something to them. It might be connected to the person that's treated you like elastic. I mentioned that just before. It's just because you have so much love for this person. There is also an animal, a pet. Can be a cat or a dog, could be either. It's passed into spirit, and it visits you. Sort of see it watching over you. They visit you when you least expect it, and they kind of like to curl up by the arch of your feet. I don't know whether that's when you're asleep or when you're sitting in your chair. That's very nice. So for those who choose the yellow fluorite or the sun card, I think you're at a crossroads about something. You don't know whether to go left or go right, go north, go east, go south, go west. And you're going to have to make a decision about something. Well, you've got to go with your heart. Just go with your heart. If you can find a space, find yourself a space in the sun. Sit in the sun. Just close your eyes and allow your heart to show you what to do. Go with your heart. Don't be swayed by other people. Nobody else can make this decision but you. And I think it might be quite a difficult choice for you. And you may well have been dwelling on it all year, actually. So financially, I don't think there is any big change for you. Things are fairly steady. The odd big bills that come in, but you've set aside for that, you've planned for it. And it's because you're quite ordered. You've kept things organised, so perhaps that's not going to hurt your pocket too much. And that was for those who chose yellow fluorite or the sun card. So for those of you who chose red snowflake obsidian, you may also have chosen the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel as though there is something that's been kind of bubbling under the surface, and it's going to erupt. Either you've been stewing over it for some time, or someone else has been stewing on it and you're going to be in receipt of that energy. It's going to be like a little volcano, and you know it has been coming. You've felt the tension. So whether it's you that's going to blow a gasket or someone else It's all very, very short-lived. It's like a volcano just blowing its cap off. And once this has occurred, it's done. It's done and dusted. And that's where it must end. Don't allow it to simmer or fester. What's done is done. All done, finished. But I feel as if it's been bubbling for years, because there's all sorts of veins of heat running into this sort of pot over a period of time. And I guess it's just multiple straws on a camel's back, and eventually something has to give. And you felt the pressure of this rising for some time. Yeah, for some time. Health-wise, I also feel that you're under pressure. And it could be related to this situation. So you need to take it easy. You need to allow yourself some space, some calm. And if you are lucky enough to live in the country, just sit down and listen to the birds. And if you're stuck in a city, try and get to a park. Allow yourself some space with no TV, no phone, and no one can bother you in that space that is yours. And it might be that it's when everyone has gone to bed, or when they've gone to work, or it might be you on the train to work, on the bus to work. But you have to give yourself space. You need some me time, capital Me. It's so important for you to breathe. Just breathe. You have to have space. You have to have a space for you every day, even if it's only 10 minutes. You need that. You need something to brighten your life up. So if you see a plant or a nice bunch of flowers, just get it. Put it in your room or somewhere where you can see it. It's in your space where you're going to see it, and it's going to bring you joy. You need that. Because I feel as though you are really, really under pressure at the moment. I think you're under financial pressure as well, because there's a lot going on. You have plans for your money, but it's a struggle just with daily living costs. But hey ho, when it's gone, and no one can pressure you. So I can see someone here is a great lover of nature. You like to watch nature programs on the TV, and I think you can transport yourself to Africa in your mind, just to watch the zebra or the elephants at the watering hole, to see the amazing bird life. You're fascinated by it all. Yeah, you're a great lover of nature, and that's where you may find your peace, because you have a great deal of knowledge on that also. I think you might have been studying it and digesting the information from these nature programs. Just at the moment, you're just battling your way through a very sticky patch. It's all short-lived, and you'll get through it quickly, and it'll be like bursting into a room with rays of sunshine. And you'll feel so much brighter because your load will be lifted. And just remember that the card that associated itself with this red snowflake obsidian was the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles bringing abundance, the biggest amount of abundance to you. So if you're feeling it's a little struggle, just remember. So for those of you who chose this red snowflake obsidian or the 10 of Pentacles card, that reading was for you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this little reading today, and we've got this beautiful. The purpurite there, isn't that gorgeous? And then this lovely yellow fluorite and the obsidian, the red snowflake obsidian. Thank you for watching today. And if you would please give me a like, subscribe, please share also. Any comments you have, put them in the box. I'd be interested to see which card you chose. Did you choose the Sun card? Did you choose the Ten of Pentacles card? Which card did you choose? Or did you choose the High Priestess? Did you choose the purpurite? Did you choose the fluorite? Or did you choose the red snowflake obsidian? It's always interesting. Well, I hope it works for you. Wish you all the very best, and I hope that the new moon on the 23rd brings you everything that you want. Thank you. Bye for now.